Live from our studios in London, this is the Sonny LARAGAN Show with Europe's coolest and most romantic Filipino presenter, Sonny LARAGAN.
Okay, nako, magandang hapon. Good afternoon ho, everybody. Welcome mo sa ating program. Si Sonny LARAGAN ho ito. On a Wednesday, midweek ho, ang kung tawagan natin, ano ba tawag natin dito? Hump night o hump day. Kasi ito yung nakalagitnaan, parang sa camel yan, di ba? Yung kalagitnaan tumataas, no? Okay, welcome to the program. It's another day of Happy Wednesday jamming, no? With yours truly. At syempre, every Wednesday afternoon, no? Afternoon dito sa United Kingdom, alas 9 ho sa Pilipinas, pero magbabago yan. By this Sunday, itong darating na linggo ho, which is Palm Sunday, magiging 7 hours na lang ho ang time difference between the Philippines and the United Kingdom. Anyway, siguro mamaya na, kwento-kwentuhan na. So, nag-hello lang ako sa inyo, pero kasama ko ho ngayon yung ating pinakamaganda at napakaganda ho at napakatalino, brains and beauty ho to, combination. Walang iba kundi yung ating kumare, co-host natin for today, ang kilala, ang celebrity feng shui expert. At siguro celebrity na rin talaga sa Pilipinas to. Pwede na mag-artista to. Mga kaibigan, ang aking pinakamamahal na kumare, si Miss Marites. Allen, Mare, magandang, asa ka na ba? Teka muna, inahanap natin kumare natin. Asa na ba yung kumare natin? Sandali lang. Ayan, eto na siya. Ayan, oh. Good afternoon.
Hey! Hello. Good afternoon pa. Morning sa mga taga-USA at saka good evening sa Philippines and good afternoon dito dyan. How are you everybody?
Yes, how are you everybody? Tama. Oy, teka muna. Sinabi mo morning, nauna yata sila, 'di ba? Every year ang US at ang UK, they change eh. Sa Pilipinas lang hindi nagbabago. Pero, nauna sila ng 1 week. Itong yata week, magbago na sila eh. Tayo sa Sunday pa lang tayo magbabago.
Pero sa USA, it's about what? It's about 8 o'clock in New York, right?
5-hour time difference. Tama ka. Oh, yes. 5-hour time difference. And then madaling araw sa, ano pangalan to? Madaling araw sa California. Madaling araw dahil mga 8-hour time difference. So pero kung nauna sila ngayon, Mare, hours and time difference sa New York. Teka muna. Kumustahin natin kaya si Peps, no? Kumustahin natin kaya tong si Peps. Sandali lang ho, magbe-break lang ho muna ako, no? And when we come back, tuloy-tuloy ho tayo sa ating programa, no? Sandali lang ho at we're gonna have a short break, no? Saglit lang ho. Saglit lang ho, no? Uy. Okay. Sige, mukha yata nagano tayo. Ayun, bumalik. Mare, bumalik.
Ayun.
Okay.
Ayun. Naghang ako. So I don't know what happened.
Oo nga, naghang lang. It happens lang, no? Okay lang. So,
okay
we were about to transfer yung na merong ngang 5,000 pounds fine for holidays if you're traveling, no, for no apparent reason. Gusto mo lang kasi nakakasawa na no. Ang reason daw, Mare, na pagtaas ng in a way ng COVID uli sa Pilipinas dahil yung siguro parang napagod na rin yung mga tao, no, na for a long time, 'di ba? Puro lockdown, puro ganyan, no. So naging lax na siguro sila, no, in a way.
Yeah.
Oy.
Pero yun na nga, the problem is ang fear ko lang naman talaga doon is pag wala ka talagang, sabi nga nila, pag wala ka talagang pera doon, ang gastos ng medical expense, medical bills. That's for one. Another one is sometimes kahit may pera ka pa, they would lack yung mga necessities ba. Sa hospital, alam mo ba pare, nung si Nick in London, tago yung mga flights, etc. So when he arrived, just for me and Nicky to be safe, pumunta lang siya pare ng Cardinal Santos just to have yung test, para mag-test lang. So, nung pag-test sa kanya, grabe, as in that one, siguro wala pa nga daw 30 minutes. Para yung bill niya, ano na, halos umabot na ng mga 15,000 pesos.
Cardinal Santos to,
Testing lang
Mare?
yan. Oo, Cardinal Santos. Kasi daw, babayaran mo pa rin lang PPE, babayaran mo lahat. Like how many times
Wow.
they had. And remember, maaarte pala yung ano natin, ang ating mga, most of our, hindi naman maarte, but they really rely only to use 3M. 3M mask is like the most expensive.
Oo.
So
Wow.
one use of that is already like away at least $3 to $5 or $6. So that's
Wow.
400-500 pesos. Eh kung may nag-attend sa'yo ng dalawa, tatlo, apat on the course of your pagsimula mo sa reception, etc., 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 ganyan. Babayaran mo yun lahat. Kasi they cannot parang see you, tapos maya-maya, they're wearing the same thing, then they're gonna see someone else again.
Para disposable,
Gets mo,
kailangan
no?
bawat gastos nila, they will have to put it on your tab.
Yes. Chargeable
Ah.
yan doon sa nagpapacheck. Kasi nga, hindi
Okay.
naman nila pwedeng gamitin yung suot nila ngayon, then they have to see somebody else again.
Magastos pala umuwi
And
sa
this is
Pilipinas. Magastos.
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 Oo,
Aside from the
sabi ko,
fact,
sabi ko sa kanya, are you ready? Sabi ko, kasi kung uuwi ka dyan, you're parang going head on. Sabi niya, Mami, I really have to. Tapos sa bagay, sabi ko, see it first, how's Dubai after a month, if you can like divert your meetings, etc., Zoom or online, then you do it na lang later.
oo.
Basta ang gagawin daw, he had to be tested when he arrives. He has to stay in a hotel for I think 7 days or until you get your result. Tapos yun, quarantine ka na sa bahay ng 14 days.
Wow. Yun ang mga hassles, no? Yun ang mga hassles. Kaya nga traveling,
Yun
ang
ang
topic
parang
ko
yung
natin,
hustle.
traveling back to the Philippines, is it a crazy idea, impractical, stupid idea? Pag-usapan ho natin, gumagana naman yung Viber natin, ha? Baka may gustong tumawag ko sa inyo. Yan naman ho ang ating hangad dito is for us to coordinate, no? You can call up anywhere in the world, no?
In
Be it
fact,
in the Philippines. Yes, Philippines.
may,
Ano yan,
may
Mare?
pinadalhan akong may pinadalhan akong special na kaibigan na
Uy.
celebrity. Sabi ko, itawag ka naman.
Sige. We have somebody on the line kasi sa topic natin. Oh, that's good, ha, Mare. Sige, siguro pagkatapos itong ating kasama. Oh, let's say hello to Peps. Peps, gusto niya mag-react sa ating topic ngayon, traveling back to the Philippines now, no? Is it a crazy idea? Oo, ito, relax laging, itong mahal na mahal natin itong ating kumpare. Peps, magandang hapon sa iyo mula sa amin. Magandang hapon, Peps. Oh, teka muna. Sorry, Peps. Sorry. Sandali. Ayan, okay. Ayan. Okay, may audio ka na. Ayan. Can you hear
May
us?
audio na ako.
Yes, can you hear us?
Yeah, of course, I can hear you, no? Good afternoon, Marites. Good to see you again. And Sunny, magandang hapon sa iyo, no?
Magandang hapon. Oo.
Tamang-tama itong topic na ito, no?
Yes.
As Marites said earlier, pag-uwi mo sa Philippines at the moment, you need to have a booking for 6 nights or 7 days, no? Plus, nakabook na yung test mo on the 5th day, no? Pag negative yan on the 6th, you could check out already on the 7th, but you still have to continue the quarantine at home, no? So you still have to complete the 14 days, pero sa bahay na yung last 7 days. If
Okay.
you are negative. But I know somebody, nakilala rin natin, kilala mo, Sunny, and I'm
Okay.
sure Marites kilala mo, no? Si Marge Valiente from the Philippine Department of Tourism.
Si Marge.
Nung umuwi sila dahil namatay yung father ni Marge,
Oo.
akalain mong si Bob, yung asawa niya, got a positive test, no?
Oh.
So, inano nila, dahil katetest lang negative eh.
Oo.
Bago umalis dito, and then biglang positive daw. And then it turned out that it was false positive. Dahil tinest nila uli, negative. Tinest nila uli, negative, no? So alam nila it was a false positive because sometimes it happens do sa mga test, no?
Oo.
But still, kahit ganon, it took them, I think, 3 more days in the hotel before they were eventually released, no? So just
Wow.
imagine
Yeah,
the
hassle, no?
frustration, humahabol ka doon sa libing ng ama mo, no, yung cremation ng ama mo,
Mm.
and then you get held up in the hotel through no fault of your own dahil may diferensya yung test eh. No? So
Yeah.
those are some things that you need to be aware of when you're going home to the Philippines, no? Aside from yung
Yeah.
sinabi ni Marites kanina, yung you need a valid reason to travel, to leave
Yeah.
the UK. No? Magkano yung fine?
5,000
Oo, kasi
5,000?
may
You travel
pounds.
without the
Wow. Oh,
without
five-
the justifiable reason. But that's a big amount. No?
Alam mo,
And
Mari-
now, ang Philippines then, before you travel,
Mm.
they require you to fill up a form stating why you are going to the Philippines.
Ayun, no.
Yeah.
So, yung red tape, nadagdagan, ano? Aside from the
Correct.
ECIF, ano ba yung ECIF? I can't remember what it means,
AITF.
that you have to register
Sa
before
Pilipinas
you
yan,
could go
Peps,
home,
ha? Sa Pilipinas yan, ha? Sa Pilipinas yan sinasabi mo.
Sa Pilipinas naman yan,
Oo.
ano? And now they've added another form that you need to fill up online stating why you are traveling to the Philippines, no? So,
Oo. Saan
Maraming-
pipila pa
maraming
niyan?
hassle.
Pagdating mo o from pagsakay mo sa aeroplano pa lang?
bago ka umalis
Before you
dito, fill upan mo na online.
Ah, really? Okay. Online yan. Oh, mas kabisado mo yan dahil
Yeah.
andiyan ka sa ganyang field na yan, no? Sa travel,
Alam
no?
mo, it's the same as when we left Manila last year. It's the same. You have to fill up all those things, to declare to the government here where you're staying, etc., etc. So I think it's just the reverse also going to Manila as well. Pero I think
Yeah.
pag-usapan natin yung after April 12. So pwede na ba tayo magliwaliw dito sa England?
Ano bang meron sa
Dito
April
sa London,
12?
nakakaikot ka na rin.
Yan ang
Diba
tanong.
they're gonna lift na most of the lockdown here?
Yes. Alam niyo ko ano nag-stick sa mind ko? Yung May 17 ang nag-stick sa mind ko more. Kasi everybody would like to travel and that's the time when they will open it up to traveling yata. May 17. So, may
Yeah.
peligro pa yan eh. May peligro pa eh. Ako, excited na ako,
Yung
Mari,
April
makalabas.
12 ni Marites, yung non-essentials could reopen.
Oh, non-essentials could reopen. Tama. Oo. Non-essentials
Sinabi
could
ni
reopen.
Marites. Yeah.
Yes.
And hopefully,
Hey,
then,
do you know
makakapagpagupit na ako.
Oh, hindi ko pa ba nakakapagpagabi? Hindi ko pa ba Ay, pareho ka. Pareho tayo tatlo. Dahil ako rin nag-worry na. Gusto ko na rin sanang before I go itong afternoon show, naka-full blast na. Nakaayos na yung buhok ko ng konti. Magpapagupit. Oo.
Retouch natin.
Oo nga, tama. Retouch. Oh. Pero ikaw, Mari.
So,
Ikaw, Mari.
lang.
Ayan, kita mo. No? Kailangan na rin mag-ano.
Kailangan na. So question, yung April 12 natin, pwede ka na mag-drive around. Like, you can just perhaps go to, I don't know,
You can travel to...
Kent or,
Kailan ba sa Scotland?
you go to
Mhm.
you can go around, di ba? Hindi naman siguro pinagbabawal na hindi ka magbabiyahe.
Pero within ano yata yan? Baka within
Hindi naman
England
ganun sa
lang.
England. There's so many places we can go.
I think it's within... Yeah, you're right, no? Pero within England lang yan, siguro, no? Peps, no? Mare. Because I think Scotland has they're not allowing from England coming into Scotland at the moment, eh. Bawal pa, eh. But there is a date na
Bawal
pwede
ba
na rin
sila?
tayo umabot sa Scotland. Mare? Ano, Mare?
Bawal muna ang cross.
Yeah, bawal. Oh.
Scotland, bawal?
Yes, bawal. There was even a time, di ba, naghigpit yata Peps na ayaw ng Scotland na kasi baka mamaya ang entry point sa UK, England, tas dediretso ng Scotland. Gusto yata nila yung mga direct flights papunta sa kanila. Yung banning nila. Kasi di ba there was a time na...
Kung gusto nyo, Sunny, Marites, kumuha tayo ng permission to travel and then let's all go to Wales now and have our haircut.
Yes.
Bakit? Maluwag na ba ron?
Doon, pwede na eh.
Maluwag na ba ron?
Nag-open na yung non-essentials dun eh. So, let's all go to Wales.
Oh, Ganun ba?
Maliit
Pero,
lang sila, maliit lang po sila.
teka
Maliit
muna.
lang sila doon.
Pero teka muna, can we travel to Wales?
Eh, hindi nga. Kaya kukuha tayo ng permission to
So,
travel.
Kaya nga, meron ba tayo? Is it allowed ba? Pwede ba? Permission, just to have your haircut doon sa ano?
no,
Hindi.
huwag mo sabihin, you should
Kung
have a
i-approve nila.
relative or
Oo nga. Kaya, hindi kasi it's,
Sasabihin natin,
Hindi
essential
naman
yan because we're not looking good anymore.
oo.
So, yeah. Why can't your beautiful wife cut it, you know? O yung ang question pare, Peps, paano yung yung vaccine war right now? How would it affect the Philippine supply of vaccine? Tingin mo magkakaroon ba ng
July
kasi
pa daw
ngayon
eh.
sa UK, apektado tayo.
I think they have plan Bs and plan Cs now. Yung Gamaleya is inaano nila sa Russia, yung India kinukuha na nila. I guess ano na yan eh. AstraZeneca is preferred because it's very very cheap. Secondly, hindi nagre-require ng masyadong storage na ano, 'di ba? Requirements, 'di ba? Refrigeration, hindi na kamukha ng Pfizer na hanggang sa negative something 70 ba o ano yata, no? Mababa. Oo. Nakakuha ka na, Mare, na ano ka na, no? Na ano ka na, no?
Yes.
Ikaw, Peps, ano ka na? Dalawa na ba? Hindi pa?
Hindi, isa pa lang.
Oo, okay. Pfizer ka?
Alam mo,
Pfizer.
for me is I had Astra. It was fine. But alam mo sa gabi, I really felt na ang sakit-sakit ng ulo ko. I had a terrible headache.
When did you have yours nga
So,
pala,
yun-
Mare? Kailan yun sa'yo?
Nung March 18. So,
Okay.
6 days ago.
March 16. Wala kang
Ano ba?
wala ka side effects except yung sinasabi mong sumakit ang ulo mo.
Yeah, sa gabi lang, baka siguro I was thinking and anticipating and everything. But it was a very unusual parang headache. But then people talaga na iba, nagkaroon sila ng fever in a day. Yung classmate ni Nikki, she's 18. She had a fever. But then si Nick, walang problema. He's 60. So, paiba-iba talaga. Iba-iba yung
Oo.
feeling ng iba.
Sa akin wala eh. Totally
To
wala.
each his own.
Oo. Kanya-kanya ka ng reaction eh.
I was just concerned kasi about sa supply ng vaccine because I read in the report that the UK government now is planning to implement also the third vaccine by year end because of the new mutation. Pwede daw siya so baka naman yung mga vaccines na 1 and 2 it could not fully support us. So a third vaccine is necessary.
A booster vaccine
So,
yata,
I-
they're trying, booster vaccine yata, parang to top it up na lang pagkatapos, kasi nga, di ba, nagkakaroon ng mga, baka magkaroon ng mga variants, mutations, di ba? Oo. Well, sige, ito'y ano lang ho namin, nagkukumustahan lang kami. Peps, kasi tinetest din natin yung ating Viber para mas malinis, no? Peps, baka meron ka mga shoutouts ka lang. Yung kumari yata, kaibigan ni Marites yata, baka tumawag, no? Isang
Yeah.
celebrity from the Philippines.
Sige.
Sabi niya. Oo. Bigay mo itong number natin, Mare. Itong +44 7726 517 240. Wala na pala zero, Peps, no? Diba? Dahil si Dexter last week, we were trying to wait for him bago natin i-close yung show, pero hindi siya nakakapasok. Oo.
Hindi siya
But Peps,
makapasok. Pero
shoutout or
okay
anything,
lang, no?
thank
Tinanggal
you
mo na yung
for...
zero. Batiin ko lang yung mga kaklase ko sa UST. No? I think some of them are tuned in right now. No? Si Wilma, alam ko si Wilma is watching. Ano? So, hello Wilma. Marites, asawa ni June Palafox. Si Wilma Villanueva.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So,
Sino si Palafox? Ito ba yung, yung general dati?
yung
Hindi naman.
arkitekto sa atin.
Okay.
Urban planner.
Architect.
All right, okay. May sikat kasi
Siya ang
General
gumawa ng
Palafox eh.
Rockwell.
He has so many-
All right, okay. So mga classmates mo
Project
from UST, mabuhay Vilma,
Yeah,
mabuhay
UST
ka.
engineering yan. Si Wilma was AB. Kaklase ko yan. No? So,
Sige, sino pa?
Kabatch mo pala
So,
si Architect Palafox, Peps? Kabatch mo siya?
yung
Si
wife niya,
Architect
kabatch ko.
yun? Wow, nice.
Wife from UST, which is good, no?
US,
Pareho kami
UST rin yun.
Ano,
No?
Tomasians dito si Peps.
So, nag-abot-abot kami doon, but engineering siya, nasa AB ako eh. So, I never got to meet him doon. No?
Oh, that's good, that's good. Si Wilma lang ba ang special? Baka mamaya magtampo yung ibang mga kasama mo, Peps.
Okay, si Wilma ang pangalan ng nakita ko eh, no? Pero nandiyan din siguro sina Marisa, sina Marge, sina Gigi, no? Baka nandiyan din yan, no? So, yung mga tiga
It's nice
UST.
that it's nice pala that you keep in touch with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
oo. Nice, ha? UST.
Yeah.
Good.
Ano kasi kami, no?
Yung
Well, sandali lang, no? Kwento ko lang, no?
Mm.
Nung first year kami, ang UST, College of Arts and Letters, decided to experiment. Pinagsama-sama nila sa isang class
Mhm.
ang top 35 na kumuha ng entrance exams.
Oh.
And I don't know why, it
Nasama
turned
ka.
out that I was one of them.
Di okay.
So,
Di ba? Oo.
magkakaklase kami, no?
Oo.
That's why, because it was a special class, we became very close with each other. Pero siyempre naman, through the years, we've lost contact. And it was only when social media started erupting that one by one, we got in touch with one another again, no? And ngayon, it's a very strong bond, no?
Oh, that's
We
good.
call it the 1A9, the Class 1A9
1A9.
of UST
Class
in
1A9.
1970. And
Oo.
I think it was
ito yung
successful
mga
because
matalino.
ang Summa, ang Magna, and a cum laude all came from that class,
That particular class. Oh, right.
that
Oh.
particular class, no?
Galing, ha?
So siguro okay din yung ginawa nila na yun, no?
Oo.
But second year, medyo nagkahiwa-hiwalay na. Third year, kanya-kanya ng major, so nagkahiwa-hiwalay. No? But that's why yung first year na yun,
Oo.
we've maintained friendship. Si Bong Osorio is part of that class as well. Di ba, Sunny? Na-meet mo si Bong
Yes,
Osorio.
si Bong.
of
The late Bong.
ABS-CBN,
The late Bong Osorio, no? Yung ating kaibigan, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh my
good. That's
God,
good.
you
That's
remember
good.
Your first year. I cannot
Eh,
even
may-
remember my first year.
Maraming maikukwento sa atin si Peps in the future, mga topics natin, no? That would be great,
Yeah.
no?
But,
Ano ba tawag
but
dito?
that's for another time. So,
Oo, that's for another
thank you
time.
very much, Sunny, for giving me the chance to be on
Buhay.
the Sunny Laragan show once again. And Marites, it's great to see you again, no?
Yes.
Kahit
Okay.
hindi in person, pero
I
at least.
know.
Okay.
But
Ayan
this
ka.
is great. This
Looking
is
forward.
wonderful, right?
Oo, looking forward to our, ano tawag dito, yung ating gupit, no? Reunion. Tsaka gupit natin dahil, ano tawag dito, hirap tayo sa ating mga ano ngayon, mga buhok natin eh. Ito, isang angulo pa natin,
Kaya
Peps,
nga.
para makita mo. Mare, ayan, parang ano.
Yan.
Sige. Well,
Ang pinakamagandang buhok lang, si Marites, eh. Oh.
yes, of course.
Dahil
Ever,
madaya,
ever.
nakaganon, eh.
Ay, hindi mo pa puputulin yan, Mare. Hindi pa puputulin, di ba? I-donate mo nga yan sa mga cancer, something, no? Yan ang parang,
I felt
di ba?
so old.
Sige. Well,
Old.
pare, Peps, maraming salamat, Peps. You take care. Ingat dyan, ha? So, ayan, si Peps Villanueva, yung ating katoto, kabarkada, no? Very good friend natin, Marites, no? So, yan. Papagupit tayo. Alam mo, biro lang yung sa Wales, ha? Baka ano rin yun, pwede nating ituloy yun, no? Di ba? Hindi natin masabi, no?
Yeah.
Kung sa Wales nga lang. Pero layo yung biyahe, no, Peps? Oo. Anyway,
I
sige.
think, ano mo na lang siya, make it like a trip, like parang a side trip.
Oo,
Like
oo,
parang joyriding lang kayo.
Parang day out, no? Parang day
Yan
out
ang
natin.
Yan ang ginagawa namin. Yan ang ginagawa namin ni Nick. Like, we just sort of like get on a journey in the morning. We don't even know where to go. And you just like, ano lang, you just wherever you feel like.
That's the fun of it, Mare.
Pero
That's the fun of it.
ang problema niyan,
Mm.
diba,
That's the
ang
fun of
dali
it.
mga case, sa daan, magutom ka, kung walang open na pero meron mga service area, di ba? That you can
Yung
just-
service centers, wala ka ng problema sa mga gasoline stations. Di ba, sa atin, when we travel on the motorway, di ba, meron ng mga stops yan eh. Malalaki, di ba, kompleto. Minsan may
Yes.
KFC dyan. Although, I don't think kung pwede po yan, mga KFC. Basta yung mga stops. May McDonald's, may mga coffee shops, coffee, no?
Yeah. Do you
yeah,
know,
maganda.
Pare, si Nick, every Friday, he would visit mom in Stoke. Every week.
Stoke-on-Trent.
Since last year. Every Friday or every Saturday, aalis siya
that's
ng
good.
mga 5 o'clock in the morning. Balik siya sa gabi. Nagtitrain
Wow.
nagtitrain siya. Sabi niya, honey, I have never seen the train like Like, there's only two of them in a carriage. Siya lang daw yung solo sa carriage. So
Oo.
sabi niya, it's so safe to travel kasi ayaw nila ng ano, yung forever ka nang nasa loob. Kahit
Yeah.
here in London, everyday yan. Pupunta yan sabagay, Regent's Park is just next door eh.
Mm.
Maglalakad yan sila, mag-ikot sila ni Nikki, everyday yan. So,
Wow.
kaya nga sabi ko nung before the bakuna, sabi ko, my God, it's only a matter of time kasi Nikki goes to school. Siyempre, hindi
Mhm.
mo alam kung sino mga kasama niya sa school.
Yes, yes.
But they have naman their daily, parang they have a MWF na swabbing. Pero sabi ko nga,
Kasi
yun na,
secondary school
mag-ingat
siya.
sila.
Secondary school ba siya? Secondary school?
She's now on her final year. She's 18 eh. She's final, yeah. Parang senior year.
Senior year,
She's
oh. Kasi
18 eh.
twice weekly may dubbing. Pati mga family yata members, kayo kasama o hindi?
Hindi na. Sila lang sa
Hindi na
school.
testing. Sila lang. Oh,
Oo.
okay. Okay.
So,
Kasi meron kasing... Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Mare.
yeah, sabi nga kasi nila pare, 'di ba? Kahit meron ka ng bakuna, hindi ibig sabihin na safe ka na.
Anya,
So,
yeah.
oo. You still have to be extra extra careful talaga pa rin. So, we'll see what happens on the 12th and on the 17th. Pero yung buong opening yata is June, right? The whole June
Yes.
20,
Oh, yes. Oh,
June na,
yes.
'di ba?
Oh. Kaya nga yung May 17 very crucial kasi everybody would love to travel. Kasi nga, di ba, everybody, even in Europe, lahat sila, kumbaga, gusto nila madaliin itong vaccinations. Kasi
Vaccine.
ma-spoil na naman yung summertime. People would like to, di ba, business din, maski paano, at saka to spend summer, di ba? Makapaglabas-labas naman tayo.
Yeah.
Wait, nakalabas naman tayo nung last time no summer, di ba? Mababa ang infection nun. Nandito ka na ba nung medyo may hindi ko alam kung 25 or
July.
50% discount? Yung may pagkain
Yeah,
na
July, yeah.
Andito ka? Andito ka nun?
Yeah.
Ay,
Yeah.
inabot mo yun. Yo,
Yung
maganda
mga
yun.
restaurants, oo.
Oo.
50
Oo.
off, tapos meron silang every Monday and Friday yata. Kaya
Yes, yes.
gustong-gusto ko
Oo.
pumunta sa Itso. I love to go to Itso.
Oo, ako nakakain ako na nakakain nun. So babawiin natin
Oo.
ngayon yan. Babawiin natin yan. Summertime. And that's the reason why they'd like this, itong vaccination na maano sana, no? Ikaw ba, okay lang sa'yo? Teka muna, ikaw hindi ka pwedeng umuwi hanggat hindi mo makukuha yung second dose mo. You will have to wait for it. Maria, di ba?
You can come back naman. I will come back for it. If ever we have to go to leave, we can always fly back for that. Mine is scheduled on the 3rd of June.
Wow, meron ka na?
Yeah, during the
Wala eh.
they put it on 3rd.
Wala kami. Wala ako. That's the reason why ang takot ko kasi is
Ano ba?
baka abutan ako. Yeah, wala pa ako eh. At saka worry ko, Pfizer pa
3rd
kasi.
nakalagay sa akin.
Maswerte ka, Mare. You're quite lucky. Kayo ni Dana, si Peps yata, hindi ko alam kung meron na, no? Pero ako wala pa. Si Sol, meron na. Tapos na si Sol. Na second dose niya, no?
Second
So,
dose niya.
mm,
Ilang araw yung pagitan sa kanya? Ilang
oh,
weeks?
3 weeks lang eh.
3
Maswerte
weeks.
nga.
Oh, that's
Oo,
good. Baka
3 weeks.
earlier eh. Kasi they really want it, In fact, sabi ko nga, wow, ang social naman ng dito, ng COVID center injection. They had it, inside mismo sa cathedral ng Westminster Abbey.
Oh,
So it was
really?
so,
Wow.
like,
So,
super quick. Kasi remember, it's like the whole church. So,
social ka naman,
talagang,
pare?
ha?
Social ka, pero sa Westminster
Pero social, oh
Cathedral.
my God, where the
Wow.
kings and queens and the princesses
Oo.
got married and walked the aisle.
Oo,
That's
oo.
exactly where the vaccination center is.
Ayun ang
Pero
vaccination
siya,
center, ah.
very limited. Yeah, very limited lang. So parang when you get there,
Wow.
isa, dalawa lang kayo. So kasi may appointment was 10:30, but sabi nga ni Nick, when he did his, I think at the start, sabi niya baka
Mm.
mahaba yung pila. So you just go ahead. So
Ayan.
inagahan ko ng mga 30 minutes after.
But
Wala, it's so
after
fast.
but after the ano ba, did they let you after yung injection mo, did they let you stay for about 15 or 30 minutes? 15 minutes? Just to check baka meron
Wala
kang
na.
wala na, diretso uwi na kayo?
Wala na, nag-photoshoot pa nga ako, nag-video-video pa ako.
Sa akin kasi after
Kasi
the
parang,
injection, obserbahan ka, baka mahilo ka, baka may side effects ka for a few minutes. Mga 15 minutes or 30
see.
minutes and then you can go.
But pare, isipin mo naman, you're in a cathedral. The moment you are walking there, di ba? You're walking down the aisle. O, ilang
Oo.
minuto na kaagad yan. O, di ba?
Oo.
So, okay ka
Okay,
na
okay.
magsimplang kahe.
Pag na-sumemplang, ibig sabihin,
Baka yun na yung best nila.
yun yung side effect na kagad. Oh, tama, tama. Oo. Wow. Pero ang ganda naman ng yung experience, no? Diyan
Ang
mismo
ganda
sa
ng experience ko.
sa Cathedral, Westminster Cathedral. Yan ko lang, announce ko lang, ha? +447726517240. That's the Viber number. Download the Viber. Check lang ho natin because we're trying to fine-tune ho ito for 2 or 3 episodes ho. Si Mare, hindi naririnig yung kausap natin. But this time, kamukha nun kay Peps, Mare, malinis na malinis yun, no? Kaya't,
Okay.
is it,
Ba kanina, was it on a Viber or on a
on Viber si Peps kanina. Hindi ko pa na-check yung ating mga
Kanina,
Facebook nga
it was
pala.
very clear.
Kasi nga, sabi ko sa'yo, Mare, last week I promised you, sige Mare, ayusin na natin yan pag balik ng ano. So, we made sure this time na maayos, no? Hindi siya ang tawag dito, hindi na siya sasabit. Nagkaroon lang tayo ng konting nawala lang tayo, but yun, malinis yun kay Peps yun. That's not hindi yun yung binibigay nating yung sa'yo na link
maganda
natin.
siya, oo.
Oo. So, yeah, we'd like
meron tayong mga commenters, pare.
ito papasok ko Mare, ha? Baka andito. Tignan natin kung may papasok ko Mare. Kasi I'm trying to have a look at this. Sige, dali lang ha. Titingnan natin. Okay.
Hello sa mga nanonood sa akin. Daisy Regli, Je, Marcoleta. Of course, my fans from Riga, si Lilia Liver. Good afternoon. Odette Luna.
Dexter, tumawag ka, no? Para ma-check lang natin, no? Ito, Odette Lina, Lila Liver. Ito, pumapasok sila. Oops, sandali, ha?
Oo.
Si Daisy, try to give a call kung mapasok mo itong ating Viber, no? So that we can test it, no? Tinatest natin, eh.
I-text ko si Dexter din to call.
Ayan, sabi ni, si Daisy Wrigley, good afternoon, everyone, watching from Derbyshire. For me, it is, ideal to travel. It is not ideal to travel back home. Too many, hassles. Better stay in the UK. Better stay in the UK. Ayan. Si Je Marcolita Belgar Lumangaya, sabi niya, good evening. Good afternoon ngayon, Je. Taga saan ba si Je? Baka nasa Pilipinas si Je, no? Ito si Lilia Mare, she's from, I think, from Switzerland, no? Lilia, good afternoon, Lilia. Ayun, Lilia, good afternoon. Odette Luna. Odette.
Mag-text.
Magandang hapon, Odette. Kagabi, no? Ito na, tumawag sa atin at nag-interact sa ating kagabi to, no? Si Odette, mabuhay ka, no? Mare, from Greece, we have a viewer from Greece. Kilala mo ba to? Si Babylin Ratay, kilala mo?
Hello.
Babylin, tawag kayo sa number. I'm gonna flash the number. Ito yung flash number natin, no? Pakitawagan lang para kasi ang reason being is we're testing yung ating Viber number para ito na means of communication. Kung meron ho kaming topic dito, yan, pwede kayong makasama ho sa amin, makihalubilo o maki-interact sa amin ni Maring Martes Allen. Uy.
Merong merong comment si Virginia Elona. Sabi
niya, sige, labas natin.
Homesick.
Ito, lalabas natin. Si Virginia, ito, labas natin, Mare. Ayan. I'm feeling homesick. Ayun. There is no place like home.
No place like home.
Nababasa mo? Pakibasa mo, Mare.
Sabi ni Virginia Ilona, mga kaibigan, I'm feeling homesick. There is no place like home. I love Marikina. It's not a crazy idea to travel home. Namumunga na ang mga guava sa likod ng bahay nila. Take care, everyone. Keep safe.
Mabuhay ka.
Mr. Fairbank Marie, hello. Watching from Maida Vale. Good afternoon daw sa atin. Hello, ma'am. Nice to see you.
Kilala mo ba si Marie? Magkakilala kayo?
Yes, we have a lot of common friends.
Okay. Marie, mabuhay si Marie Fairbank. Yes.
Rose, si Kumare.
Ayan, mabuhay ka, Marie, ha? Marie, tawag ka. Meron kang Viber. Tawag lang kayo. I would like to... At saka magkatuwaan lang tayo. Sumagot lang kayo sa topic natin. Just for the kicks, just for fun, no? Pep says, shout out to Batangas Association UK's Adele Villar, no? And ano yun, Luz McCarthy. Ganun ba ang, pa-pronounce Leus McCarthy, no?
Yeah.
Mabuhay, no? Si Virginia says, Mare, good afternoon, Sonny, co-host Marites Allen. Nice to see Tito Peps today. Have a blessful day and stay safe. Babylin, kung nandiyan ka sa, sa Athens, Greece, para meron kaming friend ngayon na nasa Greece, no? At least, no? Tawag ka naman. Tawag lang, katuan lang. Or if you... Madali lang ang number natin. Ano ba ang number natin, Mare? Sige, ang number natin, ito lang, oh.
Dinalagay ko dito sa...
Plus 44.
Meron ba daw bayad tumawag?
Wala, it's free. Totally free. Walang bayad yan. Totally free yan. Pagka nasa in fact, maski na may data ka, pwede yan eh. So, plus 44 77
7726. Sige nga.
51724. Sige lang ho, para ano lang natin to. Traveling back to the Philippines, is it a crazy idea? Sabi ni Virginia Elona, hindi, no? Hindi daw crazy idea. Sabi ni Daisy Wrigley, hindi niya gagawin as of this time, no? Dahil very, very, siguro, it's hindi practical, no? Dahil unang-una, mataas din ang infection sa Pilipinas. Yes, Mare?
Yes. It's the fear as well.
The fear, yes.
Fear of infection. At saka siguro nga talaga naman, di ba naalala mo, there was a case kasi na yung variant daw, yung UK variant na di ba talaga sensationalize yun. Na yung UK variant na yan is more parang strong, di ba?
Oh, yes, more infectious.
Parang dito, baka may dala ka pang UK variant dyan.
Hindi, totoo yan, Mare. Ito tama ka. In fact, sabi nga nila, the reason why nag-increase ngayon, dahil tumaas ngayon eh. Nag-average sila ng how many ba per infections nila per day na hindi since September. Since September, ito pinaka-highest, no? Because of the UK variant din. They could attribute it doon sa ano eh. Kasi yung Brazil ba
unless
o yung
pare,
yes, Mare.
Yeah, sabi ko unless siguro meron ka ng proof na sige, may dalawa na akong vaccine. So I'm safe. I'm safer.
Well,
diba? So parang ganon. Sorry, you're saying something about the
No,
Brazil?
now I was just trying to follow up. Hindi. There are three kasi, di ba? Brazil, South Africa. Mare, yes. Nawala ka.
Hello?
Yeah, andito ako. Nawala si Mare. Nag-freeze ka. Ayan, nag-freeze.
Nawala ako.
Nag-freeze ka lang.
Here.
Ayun, bumalik na ulit. Yes, you're back. Okay. Hindi, yung lang, mga variants lang, di ba? Brazil, South Africa, and UK. Yung dalawa doon, mabilis na makahawa, pero yung isa doon, parang hindi na epekto yung maski na nagkaroon ka ng COVID dati, pwede ka uling magkaroon ng COVID. Hindi ko alam kung yung South Africa variant o yung Brazil variant, yung pwede ka pang maulit-uli eh. Which is yung nakakatakot.
Alam mo pare, talagang we will treat this year as another 2020 muna in terms of, 'di ba? Parang do not be too relax muna. Super extra careful pa siguro, until the year is over.
Pero ang
Kasi
ganda
hindi
ng
natin alam kung may vaccine passport na ibibigay, 'di ba? Like how would you now monitor every person? Kasi alam mo naman yung iba, pwede mag-create yan ng mga fake na mga...
Yes.
Alam
Yes,
mo, card, whatever. So how?
It's a different world we live in. Very, very ibang klaseng reality ng life natin, Mare, di ba? Hindi naman natin naisip na magkakaroon ng ganito, no? And why are they still rising? For example, Germany, Italy, France, and some other countries, Poland, are having their third wave, So ano na lang, Mare, isipin mo na lang, sige, kung puro lang ganyan, no? Hindi na tayo matatapos ng puro magre-reinfection. I don't know. The vaccines are the only way out of these things, no?
Kaya nga parang yung iba, so sabi ko nga no, that's why if you ask me, if you just ask me sabi ko, wow, sisimulan ko na yung project ko doon sa sa El Nido sa Palawan.
Mm.
because I'd rather be like, productive. I'll build the holiday home, etc. But I want to be there kasi I want to have the idea of pag gusto ko mag-retire, meron na akong mga plans, nandun na yung
Yes. Oo nga.
farming,
Mm, mm.
nakaayos na siya lahat. You have the beach in front of you, you have the holiday home, then meron ka ng garden sa likuran. So parang everything has to be, sustainable, di ba?
Mm, mm, mm.
Self-contained. Anong
Ah,
nangyari sa inyo, di ba? So
so
parang I want
okay
to
ka
be
lang.
like productive na I want to see and design my own garden, you know. Pag ma-miss ko yung England, then I'm gonna create another, a courtyard na may pagka-English yung feel. Di ba?
Well, anything that occupies you, anything that you fancy doing at that very time, ganun lang naman eh, di ba? Stages naman ang buhay ng tao. What you were 10 years ago, yung thinking mo nung araw would not be the same now. So, baka probably
Yeah,
5 years from now, it's another kind of, way of thinking. So,
correct. At
you
saka,
enjoy it.
yeah, at saka alam mo, mga kaibigan, it's really important, decision of the moment, the here and now.
Mm.
Do not be scared to be like parang I mean, I'm just only telling it to myself, ha, or doing it
Mm.
to myself. Every year, pare, what I do is I would sponsor, all my family members to fly to either come and visit us in Manila, and I would host like a dinner, a big parang get together, a
Mm.
reunion.
Mm.
So para kasi my goal is that, syempre, all our kids, my sisters in Iceland, my
Mm.
sister here in the UK,
Mm.
in different parts of the world, when we get together, kasi syempre 14 kami, 12 kami na living eh.
Mm.
Yung mga anak namin are also like travelers everywhere. So sabi ko, yung promise ko talaga sa mother ko is that we have to, kahit wala na yung parents natin,
Mm.
let's make sure that we have, kasi 'di ba nung unang panahon na buhay pa yung parents natin, we go back because of their birthday, celebration,
Mm.
etc.
Mm.
But now, I wanted our kids, yung mga pamangkin, to know the other pamangkins.
Hindi ba nila masyadong kabisado, kakilala?
Hindi, pare, Diyos ko, ang dami kong pamangkin, siguro naka
Oo.
45 na yata, 40
Ah,
something.
really?
Sabi ko,
Really, really?
dapat may ano sila, may ID. I am like this. Ako po yung anak ni ganyan-ganyan.
Ay, hindi pa ba namin ni Nikki yung mga, the rest of the, yung mga, ano, yung
Yeah,
40,
they do.
44,
Whatever
40?
they do. But then, ang gusto ko mangyari, that they will remember that. So sometimes, I would like have a challenge na isulat nyo ang inyong parang family tree. Sino yung
Oo.
anak ni Kuya Boy? Sino mga pangalan? Kasi first cousin mo
Wow,
yan eh.
oo. Oo,
Tapos
oo.
yung first cousin mo, nanganak na rin yon. So that's your
Mm.
second cousin. So I
Mm.
really make sure that within the family, I continue that. So last year, I flew in everybody to El Nido. So there's like about 80 or 100 of us. So even my mother-in-law,
All the existing, the living 12 pa?
everyone.
Ah, wow,
Yes,
galing
yes.
ha? Oo, galing.
Everybody. We hired the whole hotels sa Leo. So this is where when the Air Swift lands, we
Okay.
have different hotels there. So it's all my family there. Even my mother-in-law from England flew over kasama yung kapatid ni Nick, si Brian.
Mm.
Kasi they always love to go to Manila eh. Even when
Mm.
dad was living, they would love to
Mm.
go. What I'm trying to say, my friend, is that pag may time kayo, kaya nga grabe yung pasasalamat nila sa akin eh during the pandemic. Buti na lang Tess at pinapunta kami diyan. Buti na lang si Tess, pinapunta kami doon, nakita namin
Mm.
El Nido.
Mm.
Because you would not believe na hindi kayo magkikita ng ganong katagal. So, mga kaibigan, kung may chance po kayo na magkita-kita or even pick up the phone, hey, how are you? Kumusta po kayo? Do something. It really makes a lot of difference. Kasi
How,
yung
ano,
memories.
how big was the, ano, I mean, how big was the, how long was it coordinating that thing? Thank you, Maria. By the way, salamat muna bago ka magsalita. Dahil I was celebrating
Yes.
my birthday a year ago, 2 years ago. And itong si Kumari
Oh.
ko, nag-sponsor ho ng hotel do sa ano, 'di ba? Sa kasi ginawa ko,
Ay, oo
kinolek
nga
ko lahat ng
pala.
mga
Alam
kababata
ko.
ko. And yung mga kababata, yung
Manila.
mga, oo, remember? So, thank you, Mare, ha? At itong ating, ano, pinakamamahal na
Yes,
kumare,
you're welcome. Naalala ko pala.
Oo. Dahil yata, doon mo rin yata, ginather din yung mga relatives mo rin yata at one time, no?
Yes, oo. Yes, yes. We were there. And then
Mm.
it was really a nice reunion. Tapos pare, ito pang ginawa ko. Kasi talagang I go to extreme cases. So, sabi
Mm.
ko nung last December, because nga it was my event, I was too tired. So sabi ko, huwag na
Mm.
muna tayo
Mm.
magbiyahe. But then we can just have the party at home in Manila.
Oo.
So alam mo pare, a week before, siguro a month, alam mo naman sa Manila pagka Pasko, 'di ba, ang saya-saya
Mm.
talaga, yung mga bahay,
Yes.
ang ganda ng dekorasyon. So I
Mm.
had it decorated everything. Tapos sabi ko sa kanila, yung iba nag-stay ng hotel, yung iba naman sa bahay.
Mm.
So I mean, I think the house could accommodate siguro mga 20, siguro mga 520 people. That's okay kasi at that time I
Mm.
have Brian and Mami. So ayoko naman masyadong madaming nakatira sa bahay.
This is
But
almost
it could
Christmas,
accommodate.
Mare. This is almost Christmas?
Yeah, siguro mga November pa 'to, November
November.
29. And then, I
Oo.
had a party, siguro we could have like 100, 200 people, which I
Mm.
have to also welcome other guests, other friends, mga media na, who supporting me over the years. And parang ginawa ko, ang theme ko was Winter Wonderland. So talagang pinuno
Okay.
ko yung snow ng parang
Mm.
pellets, the pellets, the pellets, nagpagawa ako nagpa-manufacture ako ng pellets. I have like 1,000 of those, like in terms of sako-sako.
Oo.
Pinuno yung buong bahay, siguro mga knee-high.
Oo. Wow.
Tapos, nag-rent ako ng isang band na ang saya-saya ng band na talaga ang mga songs nila ang ganda-ganda.
Mm.
Tapos the whole house was decked out with Winter Wonderland. Na alam mo, even to this day, the pamangkin, young adults, mga bata, they just really enjoyed it. They were
Oo.
all
Oo.
sitting down on the floor and playing.
And all of them
So,
were there, ha? Teka muna, itong time na to, itong ginagawa mo Winter Wonderland, was this also the time that you brought them to El Nido? All of them?
that was the previous year. I brought them till the
Ah,
previous year.
so
Kasi I
paragi
do
kami,
once a year.
parang meron kang get together
Yeah,
every year?
once for siguro 20 years, I do that to my family. Once a year, I would sponsor them to fly to Manila, to fly to El Nido, to fly to Cebu, to fly. That's my only way to really to know and be connected with each other. Kasi otherwise, pare, pag hindi ka talaga magawa ng effort, wala magkakalimutan na eh.
Totoo yan,
Yun
totoo
na
yan,
parang
totoo yan.
nagkikita lang kayo kasi may namatay. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So
Tama
for
yan.
me, I'd rather do that while I'm still alive.
Tama yan,
Sabi
tama
ko
yan,
sa
tama
inyo.
yan. But do you know all of them? The 40, how many yon? Let's say 30 plus, because you got
Yes,
your 14
yeah.
siblings kayo, 12 ang buhay. And then yung mga pati yung namatay na yung mga namatay siguro may anak din ba sila yung mga namatay?
Yes.
Oh, so yun.
Yung mga namatay na rin, may mga anak, kasama na rin.
Sinama mo.
Represented na sila. Yeah.
Kilala mo sila
It's
lahat,
a
Mare?
good feeling.
Kilala mo sila lahat?
Yes. Yeah, talagang
good,
ginawa
good.
ko siya as parang my vision and my goal, because I have to show it to my kids. Nasabi ko, hey, you travel the world, you go the world, but these are your family here. These are your family on
Yes.
mommy's side.
Oo.
Oo. So, at saka sila din, parang gusto ko rin makita naman ng mga family ko sa province na, we still are together. We love you. We are just here. Tapos, it's nice kasi ang nangyari pare, when ba't na napunta tuloy sa family ko yung kwentuhan
Hindi, okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. That's nice. Hindi nga, di ba? Kasi nga, we started with the pandemic, magre-retire ka ron sa El Nido, mas mabuting,
Yeah.
maski magulo na buong mundo, self-sufficient ka ron. And then we segued into you bringing your family ata sa El Nido. Doon na tayo nagsimula.
Yeah.
Pero okay lang, it's nice to...
Yan, ha? Oo, yung family kasi natin mga kaibigan, kung meron kayong special. So when my parents died, fast forward to now, siguro after 20 years. So, sabi
They
ko
died
nga
20 years ago ba, Mare? 20 years ago ba sila namatay?
siguro mga 1975, basta matagal na rin.
more
My
than.
dad, my
Oh, your
mother
dad,
is
okay.
mga 25 years old. So, I managed to get from the family yung mahabang-mahabang table.
Okay.
This is
Dinner table, yung
siguro
kainan?
dinner table. Siguro pare mga 2.5 meters long by siguro mga 1.5 meters width. Ang laki.
Ano,
That's
tanggili?
where we were all sitting.
Nara? Ano pa?
Oo, tapos Pinakuha ko talaga siya sa Masbate, sa amin sa probinsya. Pinalagay ko sa 40-foot container, pinaship ko sa bahay namin sa Manila. Pinaayos ko siya, even, yun, ang dami ng artista pumunta sa bahay, even Senator Angara, i-introduce the table. Sabi ko, this is where I grew up. This is where I was sitting. We were sharing all our tuyo and the eggs, spread to the whole family kasi ang haba namin, di
Oo,
ba?
oo.
So, alam mo, nakakatuwa pare. So, kunyari, magpa-party ako sa bahay.
Hmm.
Di ba, may mga caterer parating. In the
Yes.
morning, nandun na yung caterer, mag-aayos na, etc.
Mm.
Alam mo, pagdating ng mga kapatid ko, tatanggalin nila ngayon yung cover. Kasi they want to eat exactly.
Oo. Kasi it brings back memories of childhood eh. It brings back the memory of how it was, di ba? Oo. At saka hindi mo na makilala pag may cover.
Yung mga social na mga setup ng mga round tables, sa mga kanto-kanto, may mga bulaklak, mga whatever.
Oo.
Wala doon yung mga kapatid ko, mas nag-enjoy sila doon sa lumang table namin na mahaba, na yung kahoy na talagang grabe na yung gas-gas na. So I did not even retouch it because I wanted
really,
na, sabi ko, gusto kong lagyan
Authentic.
ng parang salamin sa top.
Oo.
So hindi ko, sabi ni Senator Angara nga, maybe retain it as it is, because that's how it started. So kahit yung pa pare, yung two-seater namin na Nara na upuan,
Oo.
at saka two-seater, sabi ko, this is where I used to sleep when I visit my parents in the province. So kinuha
Really?
ko rin yung upuan na yan, kahoy. Oo, sabi ko, my
Wow.
God, I can't believe how I managed to sleep there. Next week pala pare, pakita ko sa yung picture. So sabi ko, doon ako natutulog kasi hindi kami kasya sa buong bahay, di ba? So, yun ang higaan ko. So, it
But
brings
it's
back
nice.
memories. So yes, I
It's
miss
nice.
the Philippines.
Oh, hindi. Well, everybody who wouldn't, no, who wouldn't. Kaya lang yun nga, traveling now is very impractical. But kamukha mo, it's nice because that is parang when you are sa stage kasi ng mga life natin, di ba, kamukha nila Nikki, di ba, ikaw sasaktan ka na, Mare, dahil may sarili na siyang life eh. Dati sumasama lang lagi nakabuntot sa'yo eh. But later on in our lives, yung kamukha mo, you want to go, bakit ba pag sa age na yan, you wanna attend mga weddings, you wanna attend yung mga ganyan, dahil parang bonding na yan eh. Pero kung teenager, hindi mo mayayaya. Sa kanya, it's fun lang o kaya hindi sila talagang, hindi kamukha natin, we trying to bond with now. Diba? At this age, age natin, parang we wanna reach out and bond again, family again. And maganda ginagawa mo because
because because yung mga bata lumalaki na eh. They really, and siguro I would say it's maturity. It's maturity as well. So I think for me, ideally talaga, sabi ko nga sa kanila, ever since when they were young, sabi ko, you know what, now that we have daddy, syempre, so okay, ideally, to have a home in the Philippines, to have a home in land, and no matter what place is always there. And then, as you progress, generation na rin yan. I mean, ikaw ba pare, may aba?
may ano?
May grandchild ka na ba? May apo ka na?
Meron ako. 1, 2, 3,
Ilan ka na?
5, 6, meron yata ako 6
Oh my God.
or 7, hindi ko alam.
Oh my God.
Oo.
So are they all in England or some are in the Philippines?
Most of them are in the Philippines. I've got 3 here in the UK. Meron akong 2 yata, 3 sa Pilipinas, ganun. Oo.
So kasi alam mo, yan pang wala ko. So if you ask me, yan pang gusto kong ma-achieve. Para
Yeah po.
sabi ko, oh my God, I am hoping.
Sino kaya? Si Kirk siguro, unang-una. Si Kirk ang unang-unang candidate natin dyan.
Yeah, kaya nga pinapauwi ko na siya.
Si Kirk ko ang eldest na ba?
Ko yun ng bonus
si Kirk ko, baka sabi may mention akong Kirk kasi I'd like them to relate to si Kirk ko yung eldest male son ni Marites ni Mare. Kirk, Kirk Allen.
Bigyan ko nga sila ng bonus. Sino ang the first to give mommy and daddy an apo, I will give you bonus. Sabi niya, mommy, stop dreaming.
Malapit-lapit na yan. Malapit-lapit. I'm sure you would really want to have an apo, no? Talagang iba kasi rin pag may apo ka. Yung apo ko, I'm so proud of my apo. One of my apo sa Pilipinas is a consistent, sa Notre Dame sila eh. Sa Notre Dame yung aking, yung lalaki. every year siya ang consistent na best English speaking pupil. Hindi ko
Wow.
yeah,
Sa
very
lola.
parang nawi-weirdan ako sa bata na yun. Well, ako when I was growing up, English ako talaga. Yung lola ko, weird din lola ko talagang.
Jean.
Oo, siya hindi ini-English ako kaya ako lagi nakikipag-away ng bata ako. Dahil ang tukso sa akin ng bata ko, spoken in dollar. Hindi nga mare. Alam mo, minsan tinutulak ko ba yung kaaway ko sa kanal. Minsan nagsusumbong sa lola ko eh. Si Sunny ho, tinulak sa kanal yung si ganyan, yung apo, anak nila. Kasi nga nag-aaway, they were teasing me. There was a time when I was in school, dahil when I started sa public school, mare, when I was in grade school ako, yung lola ko, English na English sa akin kasi mga teacher sila. I was supposed, alam mo, nagtatago ako sa lola ko ha. Pagka pupunta siya sa school, nagtatago ako sa pintuan. Kasi,
Dahil?
tutuksohin na naman ako ng kaklase ko dahil nag-i-English na naman yung lola ko. Ini-English ako. And so, yan. But later on sa lola ko, nagkausap kami. We had a quite serious, and she told me, nagtampo daw siya noon. Nasaktan daw siya. When she saw me, na nando siya, kasi bukas ang pintuan, makikita mo sa gilid noon, na I was hiding. Kaya nasabi ko, granny, grandma, ma'am pala ang tawag ko. Ma'am, kasi kaya ako naman ginawa yun. I'm really sorry kasi nahihiya ako. Huwag mo na ako ini-English sa labas. Dito lang tayo sa bahay, ganun. But it helped me, nakatulong sa akin. Tapos yung apo ko, word yun, pati kapatid niya, ate niya, nagtatagalog lang lagi. Pero siya, talagang English siya. Hindi siya makausap ng nanay niya.
Alam mo, yeah. I remember that pare because my aunt, my father's side, this is like really in the remote, like provinces and towns of Masbate, yung talagang nandun sa mga bundok-bundok, My God, they speak so well. My auntie speaks so well, very good in English. So I wonder whether is it the Spanish time that, and ang galing-galing nila mag-Espanyol. My God, sabi ko nga sana, yun yung skills na hindi ko lang natutunan. But my aunties, they are so good in Spanish and they're very good in English as well.
During that time, may sino ba napanood ko sa television? Kasi nga pagdating ng mga yung medium of instruction, let's say naging English, kasi nagsimula dahil mga Tagalog tayo mahuhusay yung mga unang mga first batches nung panahon na yun Kaya mahuhusay sila English and Spanish, pati nga lola ko yun. And I wonder why.
Yeah.
Mara, ito pinagtataka ko. I don't know, ikaw ba naisip mo sana? Ako, alam mo, one of my dreams, ang sabi ko, bago man lang siguro ako pumanaw sa mundo na to, ibig sabihin, may gusto akong skill na matutunan sa language. Gusto ko perfect yung Spanish. Gusto ko matutunan ng Spanish.
Wow.
Dalawang klase na Spanish, gusto kong Spanish, ayoko na Spanish ng South America, yung mga Mexico, Chile, Bolivia, mga Nicaragua. Ang gusto ko Spanish in Spain.
European ka.
Yung European, tama, European Spain, yung Spanish. Yun ang gusto kong matutunan.
Nikki, my daughter from Chinese, she's now doing her Spanish niya.
Okay.
So, yeah, even I think my daughter Shannon before when she was starting grade school at Poveda, Poveda teaches Spanish. Yung mga prayers are in Spanish. I remember. It's a very good, I love it.
Nagtataka kasi ako, bakit ang Spanish, sinasabing under the Spaniards for 300 years, bakit hindi kamukha tayo ng mga taga Bolivia, Chile, na maski Purdoy, maski mga pero Spanish ang salita, Sa Pilipinas, wala Hindi maayos ang Spanish. Although, we have a lot of words,
Hindi, meron pare. Maraming marunong. Yung nasa nasa mga alta syudad lang. I have known a lot of them, and they really speak so good Spanish.
Really,
Really?
Really?
But then what I noticed though, is yung yung kaibigan natin, si Gloria Diaz, she speaks very good Spanish.
Ay, controversial yan.
Yung mga Araneta. Yeah,
Controversial nung araw yan, di ba? Naalala mo si Gloria Diaz? Naalala mo yung controversial sa kanya nung araw? Sabi niya, I only talk to my katulong mga muchacha in Tagalog.
Yeah.
Pero Spanish ang salita niya, parang ganoon. That was quite controversial na she speaks Spanish, but she only speaks Tagalog to her katulongs. Ganoon. Nung araw, yun ang sabi,
So alam mo if there's one thing that we have to learn, kaya mga kaibigan, alam mo, we have plenty of time in our hands now. ano siya pare, parang let's try to, parang yun na nga eh, learning more. Kasi it
Ika,
actually helps us,
ik-
especially
ikaw,
here
anong
in
language
Europe.
mo? May gusto ka ba language pa? Pagdating mo rito, ko
Yeah, I
rito,
also would like to have
anong gusto mo?
Spanish.
Spanish, hindi
Spanish.
German,
I like,
hindi French, hindi German, hindi
no,
French.
no,
It's
no,
more of
no.
Spanish.
The reason pala pare,
Hmm. Si Dexter, nagsasabi?
ayun na, please call now. Thank you. Ayun, ayun, okay siya.
Sige, tawag lang. Maganda yung, Mare,
Tapos,
maganda yung ano, life, no, ang ganda, no? I mean, yung parents mo and you have this table that
that's
you
it,
have to
no?
bring and then Angara had to comment na
Yeah.
don't, wag mong baguhin, wag mong galawin, leave
Yeah,
it as
at saka pare,
is.
ano bang ginawa ko pare? Yung ginawa
Hmm.
ko pa pare, kasi nga, mahirap pumunta doon sa unang pinaglibingan namin sa parents ko.
Okay.
Sabi ko, sige, ito na, last Christmas lang din. Kasi pandemic, di ba? Sabi ko, hindi makaya kakaalis, whatever. Kasi lahat naman doon sa yung, di ba, may mga mausoleum kami doon.
Hmm.
But this is in the province. May
Yeah.
iba din nanakaw, ultimo mga pandado na nakawin, ultimo yung picture frame na nakawin, ultimo yung mga gamit sa CR.
Uh,
Sabi ko, my God, this is madness. Alam mo
well,
ang ginawa ko?
hmm.
Pinadisipan ko. Pinatanggal ko lahat. Pinakuha
Oh,
ko yung kanilang bone.
buto, mga
And
bones,
then
yes.
pinatanggal ko sila ngayon sa city. Sa mausoleum na lang.
Saan mo dinala? Sa Manila? Sa Manila o doon pa rin
Sa,
sa
hindi na,
Masbate pa
ibang
rin?
city na. Hindi na doon sa probinsya na, sa ano namin. Sa parang
Okay, good,
munisipyo.
good. So nakuha mo pa yung both
Siyempre,
bones
kung
ng mother and
maulan,
father mo? Nakuha mo pa yung both ng bones
yes,
nila?
yeah.
Good, good, good. Oo.
Pinatanggal ko lahat, pinalipat ko. So I think there are things you can do even remotely. So nag-hire yung kapatid ko ng parang, di ba may mga expert for that, etc. eh.
Mm.
So,
Good.
ito, tinatawagan ko na yung ating guest.
Sige nga, sige nga. Pati kung sino man kayo, no? Just ano lang. Kasi last week, nahihiya na ako kay Maret. Two weeks ka nang may kausap na
No.
ako lang, hindi kasi ako lang nagre-relay para mang, Maret, sabi ni Marites ganito, sabi ni ganun, ganyan. Ngayon, kita mo si Peps, direkta
Alam mo,
na, mm,
I can actually hear them. I can actually hear them. So, it's just,
they
I'm
cannot
not sure
hear
if
you.
you can hear.
Hindi kasi hindi sila
Oo,
hindi
oo.
ka makabalik sa kanila. Hindi natin ma-feedback yung I mean audioly, no, technically yung voice mo going back to them so they can hear it. So ayan, plus
Yes, yes.
447726517240. That's the number to call ho. It's via Viber. Tawagan niyo ho kami. At sige, anything goes. This is your program para ho sa inyong lahat ito, no? At welcome ho kayo anywhere in the world. Like si taga Athens, teka lang, basahin ko muna. Baka may mga messages pa tayo rito. Ito, may mga messages si Don War. Kilala mo ba ito, Mare? Good
Don't
afternoon,
worry.
Sir Sonny. Madam Marites. Teka na, ilabas ko lang, no? Para makita natin. May message siya, Don War. Yan. Ayan, Don War. Donwar. Don War. Ayan. So,
Hello, at saka si Miss Maricel Montenegro.
si Maricel Montenegro, sandali, si Maricel
Hello.
Montenegro, hello, Miss Marites. Ayan. Uh,
Hi.
Ito si Marie Fairbank. Sabi ni Marie Fairbank, yes, for now, not advisable to go back home. And there is another deadly variant, no? Actually, nakarating na yata rito, Marie, yung Philippine variant, kung tawagin lang, na ayaw pa nilang isabihing Philippine variant, no? Andito na eh.
Really? Meron bang
Yeah, yeah.
Philippine variant? Ngayon ko lang nalaman, meron bang Philippine
Meron,
variant?
meron. Ayaw, siguro nahihiya ang Pilipinas na in-name dahil siyempre, para big time tong UK, di ba, no? UK variant, di ba? Parang ano, no? May South Africa variant, merong Brazil variant. May Philippines na P3 yata ang ano, kung tawagin, P3, kung hindi ako nagkakam, P1 or P3. Kasi sa atin, B1, B1.1, 0.7, parang may mga names eh. Mga genome, parang kanilang sequencing eh. Oy, si Nidia Creek, ito, ano ko eh, parang kamukha mo to, Mare, elegante to. Kilala mo ba to, si Nidia
Ah,
Creek? Hello, Sir Sonny Laragan. Love your amazing show. Stay safe and God bless. Mabuhay ka, Nidia, ha? Nids,
thank you.
I was preparing for the evening show kaya hindi ko na pick up yung ano, yung ano, no. I was in the shower room, no. Kaya hindi ko na pick up. Okay, so
So,
uy,
may isa tayong ano, may isa akong gustong i-share para. I'm not sure if you have heard about this, but
which
last
one?
week, the
Mm.
the granddaughter of Henry C. died, di
Ay,
ba?
namatay. Oo.
Oo,
Yes.
di ba?
Oo.
Have you seen the speech of the dad of Henry C. Jr.?
I saw the part of yes, yes, I saw it. Yes.
The speech, no? Ang ganda-ganda
Oo.
ng speech niya,
Yung
no?
eulogy niya. Oh,
I
yes,
really,
yes.
really like, oh, I really like the eulogy. Na parang sabi nga niya, ito nga eh, nasa phone ko eh, sabi niya, the proud man that I was so focused on three things on this earth.
Mm-mm.
Sabi niya, money, which always was my main concern.
Mm-mm.
Two, relationships. Perhaps my intense attachment to my family was also another form of idolatry. And number three, prestige. I took pride and satisfaction in accomplishments and being the best at what I do. But yun na nga, because of her daughter, talagang nag-change siya. Because Jana pala love really, she's very religious.
Firstborn yata
Um,
niya, di ba? Firstborn, Mare. Yan ang
yes,
panganay niya.
oo.
O, panganay ni
At
Henry
saka
C. Jr.
she was getting married, she's getting married pala in April.
Ah, really, ah? Wow.
Yes,
Oo.
oo.
Ano lang?
So parang, can you imagine? I think the
Hmm.
wedding was April, mga first or second week of April. So it was
Oo.
really devastating.
Devastating. Oo,
And
oo, oo. Wow. Oo nga. At
grabe.
saka ano eh, very young. 28.
Yeah.
28 years
So
old.
I think,
Ano kinamatay? Yung parang ano yata? Yung spiral, ano? Yung,
I really don't know, but I think, basta yun lang sabi nila that maybe
mm,
from what I heard is that maybe nga she's getting married, that's why she may have been scared of going to the hospital because of quarantine.
pero ang kwento Mare ano
So,
eh, yung parang 'di ba pagka bumabaha, 'di ba, yung pagka yung mga jingle ng mga daga at pumasok sa
ay,
sugat
oo,
mo,
oo,
parang
oo.
is
Sepsis.
sepsis, parang ganyan eh. Oh, yan ang yata ang
Yes,
sinasabing
oo.
kinamatay, no? I don't know,
Wow.
may sugat ba siya? Meron siyang ano na parang na
Baka
nahawahan, na
internal
anuhan.
oo.
O baka meron siyang ano, no? Pero
So,
maaga, no?
mga
It's
kaibigan,
so.
talagang I think in life pare, we really have to have it like balance lang talaga, no? We just have to, balansehin lang natin lahat.
Well,
Yung ano
life
pwede
is
natin gawin ngayon, gawin mo na.
tama rin. And life's too short. Tama ka rin, Mare. Do the best
Yeah.
that you can do. Kasi mahirap din later on. Saka ka lang magsisisi. Bakit kung sa deathbed mo na you had so many wishes, sana ginawa ko to, sana ginawa mo.
Yes.
It's best you do things na pakiramdam ninyo is, will make you happy, no? Kasi or do something na don't be afraid of failure. Di ba? Baka ganun lang kasama if you don't try and do it, 'di ba? Sometimes you limit your lives, nagiging very simple, walang excitement dahil nga natatakot ka na mapahiya ka to dare or dream or aspire for something. At saka
Right.
yan, kamukha mo ginagawa
Yeah.
niya Mare. Out of the blue lang kayo ni Nick. Pagtripan natin, mas masarap yung ganun, yung biyahe ka lang, yung minsan na plenano mo, minsan parang hindi ka pa excited, dumating na yung araw nung yung plenano yung travel,
Yes.
pero yung biglaan lang, punta nga tayo doon, sweetheart doon, punta lang tayo, ano kaya, kain tayo ng lunch doon,
Yeah,
no?
wala
Drive lang
kami.
tayo.
My whole
Spontaneous.
itinerary, no.
Oo.
You know what? There was even a time they said, "Honey, just bring your passport and then a coat and a jacket, whatever. Just like an overnight. We'll go somewhere." Aba maya-maya, he took me to he took me to
Saan?
Jersey. So,
Oh,
okay.
Jersey. Oh,
We went to
Jersey. Oh, yeah, okay.
Huh? So, ang ganda
Mm-hmm.
pala doon, very small place, etc. You can open a bank account, etc. You
Oo.
can,
Parang ano yan,
something like
tax
that.
haven din yan eh. Oo. Parang tax
Oo.
haven yan eh.
So, another one is that we went to, kami lahat. So, sabi niya, let's go to Israel. Doon ko
Israel.
na lang nalaman sa airport, napapunta kami
Oo.
sabi ko, bakit? Why are we lining up in Tel Aviv?
Oo.
Sabi niya, because we're going to Israel. Sabi ko, ha? I should have, parang for me, you have to tell me ahead of time because I have to
Oo.
bring up the proper outfit. Malamig ba? Mainit? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yung mga dala ko, mga sleeveless kasi sobrang init at that time. August, naka-sleeveless ako. Di ba, bawal yan. Dapat you have to cover yourself and everything. Sabi niya, it's okay, you just get something there. I think we have so many of those trips that, this year, this pandemic, we miss it. But I think because you've done a lot, and then sabi ko nga, oo nga, my God, ang dami mo naman pang napuntahan, ano. So, It's a good memories to have.
Alam mo,
Good
babawi na
memories
ako,
to have.
Mari, ngayon. Babawi na rin. Talking of that, no,
Yeah.
hindi pa ako napunta ng Russia, ng Moscow. Hindi pa ako napunta ng Athens, Greece. Gusto ko, kaya, hello, Babylin, ha? Babylin nga ba yung nasa Greece? Gusto kong puntahan yan. Jersey is, meron mga Pilipino, alam mo, nag-hire na sila ng mga farmers sa Jersey. Pilipino na.
Really?
Oo.
Wow.
Yes, may Pilipino. Yun dun yata, sa Guernsey. Pero Jersey, pareho naman yan. Guernsey, no? Jersey and Guernsey. So,
Yeah.
Yan, Russia. Nakapunta ka na ba Russia? Alam ko si Nick is operates in East Europe,
Yeah,
East Europe, no? Nakapunta ka na?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I've been to about 87 countries.
Wow.
So I'm gonna
wow.
write a book about it. But
Yung mga
yeah.
travels, no?
But then ang problem sa mga bata, like sabi si Nikki nga, Nikki is 18 and she's been to like 49 of them. Sabi ko, you know
Mhm.
what? You could have like, document it, etc. Wala na. Sa case nila, no, mommy, Kasi sabi ko, you don't, kasi ang gusto ko kasing mangyari, I mean, unless it's like work related or,
Mhm.
Nick is
Mhm.
assigned there. Sabi ko, let's always like explore another place to go. In fact, it's so funny pare kasi yung sister ko who lives in Iceland, in Reykjavik for 30 something years. Sabi niya,
Yes.
"Oh, punta ka na dito kasi may vaccine ka na." Kasi 'di ba nag-announce yung Iceland na if you are vaccinated, you are free to
Mhm.
travel kasi they're trying to
Mhm.
promote the tourism. Eh ngayon 'di
Mhm.
ba nag-aano ng volcanic eruption.
Oo,
So,
yes.
posting ako kahapon, sabi niya, look at my friends. Ang traffic daw because everyone wants to go to the lava.
Yeah,
And they
lava flow,
cook.
no? Oo.
They cook the egg there.
Totoo
So,
yan.
when I-
Hindi, kasi
yeah,
malapit lang yata, Mare. When they were reading the news, kinocompute ko lang yung miles eh. Parang ang lapit lang eh. Parang mga
malapit lang.
60 miles or ilang miles lang yun, no? Malapit lang eh. Kaya nakakaingit yung sister mo, no? O, nakapasok ba sila sa Viber? Yung number? Et,
Ito nga, sandali lang ha. Ay,
ito,
hindi,
plus
sandali.
44-7726. Ayan, teka muna. Ito muna ako. Ako muna habang wala pa yung ating
No
kumare, no?
problem.
Ayan.
Can you pause on the
Okay.
Viber?
Ayan.
Binigay ko
Ay,
yung number.
ayan.
Yeah.
Teka muna. Ayan na natin tong si Mare.
This is
Okay. Ayan. Alright, yung ating kumare, tinatawagan yung kanyang friend, no? Meron tayong, baka celebrity to. Kaya kailangan standby ho kayo and tell your friends about it na meron kaming papasok na
Thank you, dear.
kasama.
Thank
Ayan.
you.
Oo, ayan.
Ayan, may papasok tayong
Ke-
kaibigan.
Kailan ka mare Kailan ka naghuling nagpunta ng Iceland? Ah,
6 years ago.
kailan?
I always go there. Kasi
Ah,
my
really?
sister
Oh.
is there eh. So I was
Meron
there
yata.
in 1998, tapos 2006, tapos 2018.
Diyan ba yung parang nagiging travel
Wala ba?
din nila na na parang from a warm parang house yata o parang hindi ko alam. Tatakbo ka doon sa yelo. Parang pupunta ka sa malamig, tatakbo ka. Yan ba yun? Yung sa Iceland?
Yeah, actually, but actually, yung place nila is so small. Alam mo, ang first feeling ko when I arrived in Iceland in 1998, parang you are at I haven't been to moon or something, but nakikita mo yung parang corrugated, yung lava na
Oo.
lumabas,
Oo.
tapos pumutok yung vulkan.
Yeah,
Tapos
yes.
it has all these mga rocks all over. So pag nagbabiyahe ka sa gitna, makikita mo yan left and right. Kaya nga they said they should have swapped names with Greenland
Bakit?
because there are more ice in Greenland than Iceland. Kasi it's
Oo
not
nga.
really an Iceland. There's a lot of mga rocks, some greens. Si Greenland tuloy ang sobrang lamig.
Bakit nila tinawag na Iceland? Yun nga, kasi everybody would think Iceland. In fact, ang oras
the
nila,
land of the
2 hours before us yata, 1 hour, 2 hours. Kunyari, halimbawa, 2 na tayo, mga alas 12 pa lang doon, tanghali.
Oo, tapos doon ko talaga pa rin na-experience na yon ganitong hapon,
Mm.
ano pa yan, gabi pa yan. Kaya nga it's the land of the midnight sun. So they only have like 2 hours
Okay.
night.
From Iceland ba, Mare,
Sabi
can
ko,
you see the Northern Lights nga? Yung sinasabi mo yata, nakikita ba?
yes,
Kitang-kita?
oo.
Oo.
Yan lang, oo. We used to go there to chase the Northern Lights. Ang ganda talaga. It's something amazing. It's really
So nakita mo na?
Kaya nga alam mo,
So nakita mo na?
oo.
Nakita mo na ang Northern Lights? Oh, yan. Ito.
Ayan na. Okay, welcome our si Team
Oo,
yan.
tingnan natin to. Sino tong...
Team, akin na yan.
Ayan, oo. Okay, that's...
Hi!
Yes, just a moment.
Hello?
Sino to, Mare? Sino tong ating...
Si Team, surprise!
Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hi,
Oo.
Team! Yay!
Marites, I miss you.
Oh, you can hear us?
Hi, please.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you hear us okay?
Yes,
Yeah, please meet a very good friend, Sonny Laragan. Welcome to the Sonny Laragan show here on Filipino TV in Europe in London.
Wow.
How are you,
Tim.
Tim?
I'm good, Marites. I miss you much.
Tim, it's nice to... Yup.
I miss you too.
Oh, sorry, Tim. Pakilala mo ka, Mare. What does Tim do back home in the Philippines?
Yeah. Tim, you are my surprise guest here. So
Uy.
sabi ko sa mga nanonood sa atin, we have a celebrity surprise. Tim is like the go-to person for all the celebrities of the whole of the Philippines.
Wow,
So if
Tim.
you
Ah.
want only
Oh,
to be connected with
Fantastic.
Davidologist,
wow.
the high-profile events, at saka he does a lot of very good charity in work as well.
Wow,
So,
fantastic, Tim. Ah.
mga kaibigan. So,
Taga saan?
Tim,
Nasa ka
how are
ngayon, Tim? Nasa ka ngayon? Quezon City, Makati, saan ka?
We're down now, so we are at home.
Which one?
I'm here
Which part?
now
Saan? Nasa ka?
at Taguig, sa
Ay,
Taguig.
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 Taguig City, no? Hindi, ang Taguig naman, hindi na Rizal, no? Taguig City yan.
No, it's a city.
Oh, the reason why I was asking is we'd like to put your name in. Yan, on Viber, Team Yap, Taguig City, yan. Oh. Mabuhay ka, no? Anong oras sa Pilipinas, Tim?
10:30 na ngayon. Mga panahon ngayon, sleeping time na namin ngayon. Dahil mas maaga ngayon ang pagtulog ng mga tao dahil nga medyo naka-lockdown at people are just at home.
Okay, may topic kami ngayon, no? Traveling back home to the Philippines, sa amin dito, for people in the Europe, no? Mga Pinoys, that is.
Yeah.
For us, nagkakaroon kami ng survey, is it a crazy idea? Kayo ba'y mataas ang infection at parang nakakatakot? Baka, at kayo ba'y would you welcome us, especially coming from the UK, thinking, lalo na, very prominent UK variant, kayo ba'y, teka muna, baka galing ng UK, huwag muna. Kami naman din, baka lakas na infection sa Pilipinas. Teka muna, ano ba? What do you think? Is it a crazy idea traveling back to the Philippines?
Alam mo, of course, in general, traveling back to the Philippines, great idea because napakarami ng lugar na pwedeng bisita. Of course, alam natin yan. Pero, alam naman natin na ang buhay ay timing. Diba? So, it depends on the time right now. So, maybe there will be better times because ngayon nga ang mundo ay medyo naka-lockdown at medyo takot pa tayo sa isa't isa sa panahon ngayon. But I'm sure with all the things sa bakuna, sa ginagawa ng gobyerno at saka ng private sector, hopefully maging pagka na-ease na yung restrictions sa travel, pwede na yung mga Pilipino from the UK, pwede na sila bumalik dito.
Wow. Meron, kasi sa bagal nga ng vaccination nyo, sa bagal ng vaccination nyo, Tim, there was, kung at the rate you're going, kung talagang yan ang susundin, I don't know kung narinig mo, they said about 44 years pa bago matapos. Joke lang, I mean, di ba? Pero nabasa mo yan, no?
Nabasa namin at alam namin, we're aware of the medyo mas may kabagalan nga ang mga pagbabakuna dito. But yun na nga, sana yung the government and the LGUs and the private sector, that everybody really bonds together at talagang magkapit bisig na para maayos na itong bakuna itong sitwasyon regarding sa bakuna para mas marami ng matao ma-vaccinate, ma-inoculate para pwede na tayong medyo mas mag-ease na mga restrictions.
Choosy ba si Tim? Pag tinanong, choosy ba si Tim? When I say choosy, mamimili ka ba? Gusto mo AstraZeneca, Sinovac, o ano? Oh.
Basta ako sa vaccination, kahit ano pa bang, with vaccination is better than no vaccination.
Honestly, hindi ka pipili. Sa loob-loob mo,
Correct.
gusto ko
That's right.
AstraZeneca, gusto ko Gamaleya,
Hindi.
gusto ko, wala ka.
Ako, the more people na ma-vaccinate, the better. Okay na yan.
Ayan. So wala na pilihan. Ibig sabihin, wala. Kasi, di ba, yung mga ibang nurses ayaw magpa-vaccinate because, teka muna, from China to. Dito ako sa AstraZeneca. Di ba? That was the feeling then, di ba?
Oo nga eh. Kanya-kanya siguro opinion yon, pero sa akin okay ako kahit ano.
Ayan, oo. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Mare,
better than nothing.
baka may
Alam
tanong
mo,
ka, Mare.
Okay.
Yeah, there was that was given to me that is it true na parang if you given daw parang a vaccine, you have to choose something blah 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 because it will be like parang sandali hahanapin ko um para siyang ano daw, you have to choose and make sure where is it now? Na parang you have parang at least you have daw parang a
You don't lose
vaccine
your place.
passport,
Vaccine passport.
12 digit numbers. Meron
12
ba ganon?
digit
Wala pa
na-
kami dyan. Wala pa kami dyan. So ngayon pa lang,
Yeah,
wala
galing
pa
ito
ngayong
sa Manila. Sabi ko, I'm not sure if it's true.
Ito answer that Marites if I have had vaccination.
Tim, tanongin lang kita, no? Okay, Tim, we have the Europe parang audience dito, mga kababayan namin dito sa Europe, no? Kasi iba na rin, kumbaga, may barangay na rin kami rito because we're outside of the Philippines. They don't know you that much. Siguro, some people know you, but some others won't, no? So at least haven't yet, no? Ano ba? What do you do ba, Tim?
I'm an eventologist.
Sorry about
TV
this, Tim.
host.
I apologize. Biglaan to.
Hindi, okay lang yun. Okay, we love
Alright.
Tim. Oo, Tim, what do you do? Eventologist?
Habang sandali lang ako dito, papakilala ko na sa inyo. Ako si Tim Yap. Meron po akong TV show dito sa Pilipinas. Meron akong Tim's Table sa Metro Channel. At lumalabas din ako sa mga iba pang mga TV shows. And I have an events company po. And we do a lot of the events for the brands dito sa Pilipinas. At yun, meron din akong, marami pa akong mga iba't ibang mga negosyo, but primarily, siguro the people in the Philippines, kilala nila ako dahil nakikita nila ako sa TV
Yes.
at saka sa uri ng media.
Anong Metro? Sabi mo Metro. Anong channel yan? Anong network yan? Anong network yan?
Channel, Metro
Ah?
Channel, kasama, yes. Meron din akong Team Yap
It's a
show na lumabas sa
lifestyle.
Ayan, oo.
May galing ba? Saludo. Palakpakan natin siya, no? Tim, very good, ha?
I used to know, of course. Super yan si Tim. Yeah, very, very simple si Tim and very
Yeah.
approachable. I've been his guest a couple of times. And I would say Tim and Javi is the brain behind the very fabulous wedding of Hayden and Vicky in France.
Oh, wow.
So, ganun po ang
Really,
mga ginagawa nila.
Galing naman.
Big deal.
So,
Tama.
So,
wow, Tim, ha? Okay. But were you doing this?
Tim, I'm so sorry.
That Tim, well, we love you, Tim, ha? Thanks for being a part of today, no? Yan ba ang ano mo? You wanted to be a media person, to be in the events industry when you were growing up?
Yeah, I was in the theater nung bata po ako. Tapos pagkatapos nung dumiretso sa events, sa clubbing, marami akong industriya na kin-cross from the start of my career.
Galing naman, Mare, ha? Kita mo, ha? Yan, self-made ka. Walang connections from the parents. It's your initiative mo.
Oo,
May isa.
talaga.
Yes.
Sikap,
Yes.
tiyaga, ambisyon.
Aba, magandang pangalan mo, si Tim Yap. Mahusay sa sikap, 'di ba? Kasi 'di ba may
Oo,
nag-rhyme, no?
yap. Team, tsaka teamwork. Yap, yes, kaya natin to.
Wow. May bala ka ba tumakbo in politics? Would you like to do
Lakad lang muna sa ngayon dahil
No.
kailangan maiahon natin ang bansa natin sa pandemya. Yun muna bago anything, di ba?
Yes.
Tama, wow. Ay, maganda. Nakakatuwa
Yeah,
ka,
so
Tim, ha?
Thank you
Tim.
so much and sorry to pull you from your dinner and love
Ay, kumakain ka ba? Nako, we'll make it up to you.
Kumakain po ako.
We'll make it up to you,
Okay lang
Tim.
po.
We'll make it up to you.
Hello sa inyo.
Babawi kami
Para
sa iyo,
maka-hello
Tim, ha?
sa inyo, tsaka,
So,
okay, next time. See you
mga
guys.
kaibigan, surprise po ito. Hindi
Yes.
ko na linagay yung introduction ni Tim para po ma-surprise kayong lahat. At Sunny,
Ayan.
paring Sunny, sorry, hindi na kita na-brief. Kasi sabi ko surprise eh.
No, it's good. I'm really glad to know. It's nice meeting Tim, no. Same happened to yung isa si I forgot the name na, pero nakakatuwa. He's a Grammy awardee, he's a Tony awardee, he's yung first na Pinoy na nakatanggap ng pangalan to si I don't know if you know him, Tim.
Jet Tolentino?
Yes, si Jet Tolentino. Yun ang nakakatuwa.
Yes.
You know him. Oh, yan. Alam mo ba Romulo Cafe
I know
dito?
him, yes. Oo.
Okay, tanongin
po?
mo siya, tanongin mo siya, nakakatuwa ang meeting namin. There's a cafe here, 5 years na, Romulo Cafe. Alam mo ba yung Romulo Cafe? May Romulo Cafe sa Pilipinas, di ba?
Yes, of course. I know Romulo Cafe. Narinig ko, alam ko yan kasi nung nagbubukas sila, they informed me about it, that magbubukas ngayon Romulo Cafe sa London. Oo.
Okay. Today's their anniversary na at today, 5 years na.
Anniversary Romulo
5 years.
Cafe.
Oh, kausap ko lang, Marek.
Cool.
Kausap ko lang, Marek, kanina si Rowena Romulo, kaibigan natin yan, si Rowena at saka si Chris Joseph, no? At nakumusta natin, no? Si Jet Tolentino kasi, dumating si Jet, I didn't know him. So when he arrived at Romulo Cafe, pinakilala sa, sabi ko, who are you? Kasi excited yung nagpapakilala. Sabi niya, hindi mo kilala. Sabi ko, sorry, no? Ano ba nagawa mo? Yung pala, si Jet Tolentino, wow, no? Broadway producer. Oo, big time. Kaibigan natin yan, si Jet. We're really, naglabas siya ng film dito. Yung kanyang film, parang, from rags to riches yan, ha? Ganda ng story niya, no? Di ba? Napanood mo ba yan, Tim? Yung kanyang, ano ba pangalan? Life?
In-invite niya po ako sa premiere ng documentary, pero hindi po ako nakapunta.
May isa pa silang pinuduce dito na But Tim, alam mo, nahihiya kami na hinata ka namin sa iyong pagkain Oo, mabuhay ka.
Pero mag-schedule tayo ng actual talaga review. Kasi lang ngayon, baka ako sa dinner ko po. Oo.
Sige, please. Enjoy your dinner, ha? Carry on, ha? Mabuhay ka, Tim. Thank you very much, ha? We're grateful for your time, ha? Maraming salamat. Grateful for your time. Yan, ako, Mari.
All over the world. Thank
Yes.
you, Marites. Bye, Sunny.
Bye, Tim.
Thank you,
Yes, nice meeting you, ha? Wow, sinurprise mo ako, Mari, ha?
Bye.
Si ano pala yan? Si Tim. Okay, ayun. Naku. Oo, grabe naman pala. Wow. Galing, ha?
Yan, na-surprise kayo. Sorry, hindi kita na-brief. Tim is a very, very powerful person. He is like the person behind the very, very big brands. Sila Tessa Prieto, sila Vicky Velo, yung very big wedding nila, Vicky
Wow.
and
Well,
were the ones, his company had to put it up. So lahat ng mga theme weddings, mga, the promotion of the resort, yung $100 a night in Palawan, Banwa,
oo.
team
Siya rin.
the promoted and promoted. Yes.
Wow. He's really, self-made na talaga. Galing.
Yes, of course.
Alam mo naman ako, Mare.
Lahat ng celebrity
Alam mo naman, nasa media tayo, mabusisi tayo. We try to interview, Marami tayong nakakatuwang tanong sa kanya para tayo sila Boy Abunda, no? Natutuwa ako sa kanya. Galing. Pero mo, kumakain siya So, special treat nyo niya. Check out Team Yap, no? Imagine mo yan, nandito na kasama natin, no? Very good. Si Team Yap, no?
Yes.
Oo, yung nagawa niya, yung achievement niya, kita mo yung pinopromote niya pinakamahal na resort sa buong mundo, no? Andun sa malapit sa Palawan sa inyo, di ba? O na siya yan.
Alam mo, pares, is the brother of Cindy.
Sino? Who? Sino?
Cindy Yang.
Oo.
Yung may-ari ng McDonald's sa Philippines. Kapatid siya. Ni Cindy Yang.
Itong si Team Yap.
Yeah. Tim and Cindy. Ang asawa ni Cindy Yang. They are the ones, daughter-in-law ni George Yang, si Cindy. I do their feng shui. McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
They have
McDonald's. Okay.
over 500 branches in the Philippines.
Teka na,
So
anak,
McDonald's family.
daughter-in-law ni si Tim,
George
si ano?
Yang,
Kapatid to ni Tim.
ang
Oh, okay,
kapatid ni
okay.
Tim Yap,
Yung asawa nung
he is a very
daughter-in-law.
good friend.
Oo. Daughter-in-law ni may-ari ng McDonald's. Yung
Yes,
nakahawak ng main
I
franchise sa
wish I did
Pilipinas,
that.
yung McDonald's. Ang galing naman, galing naman.
Yes.
Very, very
George
successful.
and I are, George Yang and myself are compadre ko si George because of the wedding of Jericho Flores. Magkakumpare kami ni George Yang at saka ni Jose Marichan
Wow.
sa
Jose
wedding
Marichan,
ni
ha?
Jericho Flores.
Galing, ha? Galing. Wow, that's good. That's good. At least nandiyan siya.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So yun, buti na lang, na-message ko siya. So yun, mga kaibigan.
Yes, so parang afternoon natin, delight natin sa kanila. We were just jamming with them. Sa Team Yap, mabuhay ka Team, no? Si Team, that's good, no? Ang galing ni Team Yap, no?
Mabuhay ka, Tim. Thank you.
Mabuhay ka, Tim. So
wala pa yun, biglaan na lang yun.
yes. Ayan, nakita nyo, ha? Nakasama namin si Team Yap, no? At walang talagang okay, talagang very down to earth siya. Basahin ko lang to, si Juliet Almeida, Recto Almeida. Juliet Recto Almeida. Mare, teka muna. Si Maricel muna. Maricel Montenegro, bumabate. Hello, Miss Marites. Ito siguro yung mga
Hello.
one of your avid mga fans siguro na sa ayan. Ayun. Hello, Miss Marites. Ayan. So, lumalabas siyang ganon. Tapos si from Maida Vale nga pala naman nanonood sa atin si Virginia Marie Fairbank, no? Ayan, watching from Maida Vale. Good afternoon, Marites, and sabi niya. And then Juliet Recto Almeida, sabi niya, hi Miss Marites and Sir Sonny Laragan. Good evening to you both watching from the Philippines. Ayun, no.
Yeah.
Oo. Tama yata ako. Yung Sir Sonny, the Philippine variant is named P3 o P.3, no? Meron kasi mga sequencing mga P1, P1, mga B, ganyan, no? Oo.
It's na pala siya, it's I didn't even know that it is it a deadly variant or hindi naman siguro?
It's a new variant na
I
lumabas sa
think
Pilipinas. Oo, na nasa Pilipinas. Andito actually, if I can search the, balita, lumabas yata sa BBC, nakita ko, parang sa kanilang BBC News website. Something, yung Philippine variant. Ayaw ipangalan yata na Pilipinas dahil...
Pero anything siguro pa parang anything talaga ngayon na anything COVID related, extra careful tayo. In fact, tonight, I may just share to you and to everybody, there is actually a documentary on YouTube which is and being interviewed si Bill Gates. He was saying something, we have to be pandemic. So I'm yet to watch it tonight. It's from Bill Gates. It was and he was interviewed like a month ago. So
ito yung recent no, Mare? Recent to? Recent?
Yes, bago lang. And saka yung mga taong gustong makilala si Bill Gates, what projects he has done, initiative, etc. Meron na po siyang 2 series, documentary of Bill Gates, nasa Netflix na po siya. It's a very, very good, informative,
that's good,
story
Mare.
about Bill Gates.
I will check it out. Saan nga uli yan, Mare? Saan nga uli yan? Sa Netflix?
Meron siya sa Netflix, 2 documentary, 2 series, 1 and 2. Tapos sa YouTube din, merong interview si Bill Gates, which is talking about, why do we have to prepare for the next pandemic? So I think lahat po ng ginagawa ng mga scientists natin ngayon, lahat ng mga ginagawa natin ngayon, parang napapagpisa na natin siya.
Ayan, Mare, sa The Telegraph, two cases of new coronavirus variant linked to the Philippines found in England. Dumating na rito. Meron na tang virus
Oh,
from
wow.
the Philippines.
When was that news? What
Bago
news
yan.
is
Bago,
that? When was
this
that?
is March 16. March 16 yan.
Okay.
So bago, fairly
Talagang hindi ako
recent.
nabab-
Oo, lumabas na. Nasa ano na. Actually, natatakot silang pangalan. Hindi pa nga sinasabing Philippine variant sa Pilipinas eh. Dahil parang ayaw nilang sigurong baka nahihiya sila dahil siyempre mga big time yung mga variants. UK, Brazil, South Africa, no? Ngayon, meron tayong bagong variant dito sa UK na kung tawagin the Philippine
I
variant,
didn't
no?
know.
Ayan,
I
oh.
didn't know. So guys, pare, I may have
Sige.
to
Well, let's go now.
kasi I have another meeting at 3.
Sige.
So mga kaibigan, thank you so much for tuning in again. We'll see you next Wednesday. Or siguro mag-a-announce si paring Sunny because it's Holy Week na next week. So hindi natin alam, baka magpahinga tayo next week kasi Holy Week na. Or depende sa iyo pare ha, so you just let me know.
Yes, oo. Sa bagay kasi dito
next
wala
week,
tayong
Holy Week na.
Holy Week kasi dito. Hindi ka mukha sa atin sa Pilipinas 'di ba? Wednesday, Thursday, ano na 'yan, 'di ba? Parang
Siguro pwede natin tayo mag-usap ng mga yung mga ating kaibigan na nakapunta ng pilgrimage, sa liting Holy Week, we can talk about that.
yeah, we can ano, oo. Pwede rin.
When
Oo,
I
pwede
went
rin.
to Israel, I believe Nick, my husband, thinks that he had parang
Spiritual awakening?
a spiritual experience.
Experience.
Basta ikukwento ko sa inyo mga kaibigan ko next week.
Hopefully
We
next week.
were
Let's do that.
inside the Garden of Gethsemane. Tapos
Okay.
lumuhod kami sa puno ng tree, ng olive trees and all those trees. And I'm telling you, basta
He was
a very
touched.
special moment
Tuma-
happened, yes. And
Tumayo
to
yung
this day,
balahibo
ha?
niya. Oo. Sige. Ako rin, ikukwento ko yung hindi ko alam, Mari, kung nabalita mo ba yung, bago tayo magtapos lang, nabalita mo ba yung magpapakita daw si Virgin Mary sa Pilipinas, sa La Union? Sa Agoo? Nabalita mo ba yun?
Ayun, sige, maganda yan. Sige.
Inabot mo?
yan.
Have you heard of that?
No. I'd love to know.
Yung
Sige,
parang
next
Fatima. Next week, parang Fatima. Sa Pilipinas, si Judy Nieva. Hindi mo narinig yun. Oo.
I heard of that. I heard of that though. Si Nieva.
Kasi
Pero,
ako pinadala ng Channel 5 na reporter doon. Kasama ko sila Tony Velasquez sa ABC5. But kilala mo ba si Tony Velasquez?
Yes.
Yeah. Contemporary ko si Tony. We were the very first reporters of ABC5 when it went back on air. So magkakasama Arlene de la Cruz, ako, si Tony Velasquez, marami kami noon eh. Kami yung mga first batch noon sa ABC5 when it went back.
Wow.
Back in 1992. Magkakasama kami ni Tony Velasquez. In fact, ako nga pinag-uusapan nila minsan sa program nila ni Danny Bonafé. Kasi minsan, pagka may kausap sila ng boses, bilog eh. Si Sonny Laragan na naman eh. Loko-loko yung dalawa na yung mga kaibigan natin. Oy, Danny, mabuhay ka, Danny eh. Sige.
Thank you guys. So mga kaibigan, see you next week. Magkwentuhan tayo ng mga pilgrimage experiences natin about para sa ating Holy Week.
Yes.
Escapade.
Ayan.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Mare. Maraming salamat. Teka muna, nag-freeze tong ating rito, no? Ayan eh. Okay. Ayan. So, yes. Okay. Thank you, Mare, no? Ayan, mga kaibigan, papaalam na ho kami. We'll see you next week. Ingat-ingat. Ingat-ingat. Enjoy the rest of the week. Take care. God bless. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Ooh.